Namaskar, Hare Krishna. Today I'm going to tell you about the Arudha. The word Arud means something that has risen. The Arudha Lagna is the image of the self that we project to the world at large, while the basic bar chart Lagna is the actual self. The Arudha is what others perceive. The Arudha of the Lagna is calculated by counting how many houses away from the Lagna the Lagnesh is. We then count the same number of houses from the Lagnesh. This house serves as the this house serves as the Arudha Lagna. That means like Arudha, like Lagna Nord in the third house. So from the third house you count 3. So it is going 3, 4, 5. The fifth house will be the Arudha Lagna. Now there are some kind of exceptions. The Arudha should never fall in 7 from Lagna. If Arudha falls in 7th house, if Arudha Lagna or Pada falls in 7th house from that house, then rule is count 10th the 7th house. These are the exceptions. There are exceptions to this rule as well. If the Arudha of a sign planet happens to be in the same sign itself, then also the 10th house from it should be treated as the Arudha. If the Arudha of a sign planet happens to be in the 7th sign from it, then the 4th house from it should be treated as the Arudha. Then the next point, ascendant lord or Lagnesh in 10th house. So 10th from 10th is 7th house. So hence 10th house from 7th, we fall at 4th house as Arudha Lagna. So these are the exceptions. Let's say ascendant lord is in the 4th house. So 4th house from 4th house is the 7th house. So Arudha can't be here. Hence count 10th house away from the 7th house. So Arudha will be 4th house. Now the Arudha of any house is the mirror or reflection of that house. One can even say that the Arudha of a house is the Maya or image of that house. Since the Lagna is the self, the AL or Arudha is actually the reflection of the Lagna or self. The Arudha says the actual Lagna is the astrological equivalent of not judging the book by the cover. And there are also different exceptions for Aquarius and Scorpio. We know the co-lord of the Aquarius is Rahu and the co-lord of the Scorpio is Ketu. So you have to see which one is stronger in the chart, because Mars, Ketu or Saturn, Rahu, or degree wise you have to see. Now I'm going to tell you about now see in this chart, first chart, Lagna Lord is in the 4th house. The ascendant is Gemini. The ascendant Lord is in the 4th house. So count 4th house from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Arudha can't be in the 7th house. So count 10th from here. So the 4th house will be the Arudha. So this is the rule. Then I'm talking about the exceptions first, and others are easy, you can calculate. Then it's coming like in this chart, the ascendant lord is in the 10th house. Now count 10th house from here. Ascendant lord in the 10th house. Count 10th house from here. Then it is again in the 7th house. The 7th house can't be the Arudha. So count 10th from here again. So here is Arudha. The 4th house will be the Arudha. Now the third one is see, the ascendant lord is in the 7th house, right? The ascendant lord in the 7th house. So count 7 from here, again, here it is coming again, the ascendant. So then count from ascendant the 10th, and 10th house will be the. So also if ascendant lord is in the ascendant also, then also it will go to the 10th house. Now from ascendant, if the ascendant lord is 7th house, count 4th house from here also. From the 7th house, you will get the Arudha. This you can apply. It is an easy one. So the ascendant lord is in the ascendant. So the 10th house will be the Arudha. As the Arudha Lagna can't be in the 7th house. So if it is the 7th house, then again count 7th house from the 7th house. Again it is ascendant. So again then you count the 10th house from the ascendant. So the 10th house will be the Arudha. If ascendant lord in the 4th house, then it is going again in the 4th house. So count 10th from here, the 4th will be Arudha. So these are the exceptions. Now, if you are going over here, see the ascendant, the 10th house will be the Arudha. 10th house will be the Arudha. Now here, ascendant lord is in the 12th house. So count 12 from here. Then the 11th house will be the Arudha. Here ascendant lord is in the 11th house. Count 11th house from the Arudha. From this position. Then you will get the 9th house will be the Arudha Lagna. So these are the way you can calculate the Arudha Lagna. Arudha Lagna is a very big topic and very big subject in Jyotish. And this is a very important ascendant or point in your chart. From Arudha, you can use this Arudha in the transit for negative or positive transit. Use this Arudha to see the other factors. From the ascendant you can see, from the Arudha you can see. So you can predict so many things from this Arudha Lagna. And wherever the Arudha Lagna sits, the Lord of the Arudha Lagna is also very important. From that Lord, you can understand the image or the position of that particular native in the society. That is very important. And there are different predictions you can do from this Arudha Lagna. In the later video, I'll talk about all those things. Namaskar. Hare Krishna.